I'm going.
Well, the next unit we want to talk about is NESCO's VS-22, our premier vacuum seal. We just introduced this unit. It's phenomenal. It gives you all the same features that you had on the VS-12, but it also gives you a liquid block. So if I'm doing anything with heavy moisture content, anytime when you vacuum seal, if you allow liquid between the two layers of bag, at times it could cause an imperfect seal. So sometimes there might be a little air that's left in the bag. But when you use the liquid block, it automatically detects that liquid and automatically seals. It's truly a patented, excellent product. Again, we're just introducing it this year from NESCO. So I'm going to do a couple things with this unit. The first thing, I'm going to go through the whole process of what it takes to vacuum seal. The first thing I'm going to do is I need to cut the bag to size. So I've got a bunch of chicken over here. I grew up with a big family, so I always buy a lot and I end up saving a lot. And this is the best way to do it. So I've got my bag, I cut this. Next thing I do is I am going to seal it because both ends are open right now. So I use my one-handle locking mechanism. As you can see here, it's got two indicator lights. These lights are telling me that it's locked in place. Being right now, I'm not going to vacuum seal them, I'm just going to hit the seal button. So the unit right here is going to seal the bag, so it'll be all set. It's got a little indicator light right here telling me the progress. Right now, it's just blinking at me. So it's telling me I'm ready to go. So I open it up. As you can see, I have a sealed bag. Okay? The next thing you do is obviously you have to have something in the bag to seal. So right now, who doesn't like chicken legs? They're great for the barbecue on the weekends. I'm throwing all these chicken legs into the bag. So I've got my chicken in the bag. I'm going to put it in my sealer right here. Flatten it out so it's nice and strong. And on this one, I'm going to use the vacuum seal function right there. So again, it's going to take all the air out of the bag. It's going to preserve my chicken for months at a time. And on this one, you can see a perfectly sealed bag of chicken. Some of the features that this VS-22 has, I have different tensions here. I could have a gentle mode or I have a normal mode. Usually I just use a normal mode anytime I'm vacuum sealing. It has a canister function, it has a marinate function, and obviously a pulse function like we talked about. Obviously I can do dry or I can do heavy moisture, but one of the coolest things that it does, and one of the most unique, this is part of the patented process, is the liquid feature right here. So I've got a bag of soup. This is virtually impossible to do with any other vacuum sealer unless you really use the pulse mode and you do it very gently. But this unit right here, I've got this soup right here. If I put it into my unit, I put that down. Now I'm going to hit liquid. So right now it knows that it's doing liquid. So when I hit the vacuum seal function on this, it's going to start taking the air out. So it's taking all of the air, but you notice the unit stopped? That's because the air got to the seal line. It automatically stops. So you don't get 100% of the air out, but you got 95% of the air out of the bag. You can see a perfectly sealed bag of soup. One of the reasons I really like the VS-22 with the liquid block is that I do a lot of fishing, I do a lot of outdoor type things or marinating of steaks and things like that. And it really allows me to get a really good seal because of the high liquid contents. So what I'm going to show you here, we spent some time where we just marinated some steaks. There's a lot of liquid in there, there's a lot of marinade in there. So what I'm doing here, could be similar if you had salmon or whatever you were using, it would work fine. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to seal it. Again, I'm going to hit the liquid right here because there's a high moisture content. And then I'm going to hit automatic vacuum seal. You can see all the marinade in here, and what you're going to eventually see is the marinade is going to want to get pushed towards the front of the bag. As you can see, I've completely sealed my marinated steak.